Luckily, I've got this boy who is keeping me so happy, because every time I come here, he's so warm all day round. He's getting heat after this on the sun, and now he's still warm, by the way.
Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. We're on the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade. We're going to take you with us for a walk and show you what's going on a truly spectacality of an evening indeed. But before we do, I'm going to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world, and of course her name is Miss Ochin Gracivia Lobouf.
Hello everybody, but how nice to see you again and again. Today it's amazingly beautiful day. No wind, not hot, not cold, not humidity that we love. Mr. Paul, do we love humidity?
No, we don't like humidity.
Much. So there is nothing to complain of, and you think to yourself, oh my goodness, am I in a paradise?
I think we are. We're on the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade. We're going to take you with us, and we're going to show you some of the beauty and some of its spectacality and some of the things that are going on. Here we go. Just across the road is the Aphrodite Secret Shop, and just before that is the Ideal Cafe. Just over there is the Bacchus restaurant. Bacchus, I've been corrected, my pronunciation yet again. One of the busiest restaurants in the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. And of course we're getting earlier and earlier because of course the sun is leaving the island of love that little bit earlier. And of course we are very close now to the clocks going back. We are in the third week of October. The temperature is 27 degrees. As we've just said, the humidity is very low and there's a very slight breeze. Wow, we are living in downtown Kato paradise, that's for sure.
And if you would like to come, by the way, this very period of time, you always have to remember that this is a time when you will avoid all these inconveniences of the weather. And if you think it's going to be very rainy, you're very much mistaken. That's because the rain is coming to us like a treasure, drops from the God or from somewhere there, only a few minutes, and then there's a sunshine again.
Yes, indeed. The rain doesn't linger very long in downtown Paphos. Not trying to make fun of anyone, but if you're in downtown UK at the moment, it's a little bit wet. But there's one or two locals over there from the UK, and they are having a sup on a pint in t-shirts and shorts at the Wooden Pub. And on top of all of that, they're enjoying the spectacality of that view. And that is the view straight out across the blue Mediterranean Sea. And those last golden rays are in the sky, which means that that sun is going to be vanishing very soon and popping its head up in the downtown Kato, Australia area, especially for our Princess Helen and of course the other girl in charge of that show, Miss Marika. Let's have a word with her.
And you know what, sometimes we forget that this huge power of the water, which name is sea, it's right here where we want it to be. And every time we are just going for swim or for just wetting our feet, we say, oh, let it be tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and then the season's going. And by the way, because we already adapted to this climate, we are becoming more than Cypriots, don't forget. In November and December, January and February, the foreigners can swim happily in the sea, but only when we put our finger of the foot inside, we say, oh, it's so cold.
There we go. That's Ochin Gracivia Lobouf on her excuses why she doesn't want to go into the blue Mediterranean Sea. Now, there's one thing that's for sure, the sky is still looking blue. That sea, it's looking blue. Mr. Paul, guess what? He's dressed head to toe in blue, so that must mean one thing. All that is missing is...
you, of course you. So get yourself on the big bird or a canoe and start paddling and paddling like crazy. That's because we, and Mr. Julian especially, who corrected me once about this word, impatiently waiting just for you.
We are indeed. Big shout out to Lord Julian and of course his blonde beauty, Lady Bridget. And long, long may that honeymoon continue. We're on the downtown Paphos Promenade. Coming up next is the Azure Cafeteria Restaurant Bistro. And of course, that's Blue Blue. And that's a good job because it's looking out across the blue Mediterranean Sea. Next door to that is a bit of a watch shop. And of course, if your name is Lady Heather, and there's a man in your life who likes a Big Mac, or is it an Apple Mac, I'm not sure. But that's where you can go and buy Breitling number 2 when you arrive in downtown Paphos next summer. Next to that is the Mar Blanca, and of course that's one of the favourite dining areas of two guys who live in downtown damp Cardiff. If your name's Lord Simon, if your name's Lord Jeremy, Paphos and the Paphos Promenade is waiting especially for you.
Oh my God, how stupid I was once when I said something to our dearest big guns man that it's brightless. I think once I used brightless. You didn't correct me. I'm gonna have a word with you, Mr. Paul Breitling. Sorry.
Yes, indeed. And of course, Lord Nigel of the big guns, and of course the sweetness is his life. Lady, oh, so sweet Caroline. They're coming to town very soon indeed. Downtown Paphos Promenade on a truly spectacality of an evening indeed. And on that note, if you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and perhaps come back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. To hit the like, that's the thumbs up button, that doesn't cost you a penny. To hit the subscribe, it doesn't cost you a penny. It just tells the world that you like that little channel known as Marika and me. But of course, if you want to keep us afloat, well, all you've got to do is hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Buy Me a Coffee, totally safe, totally secure. Google those magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page, and you will have the opportunity to read a little bit more about us, and of course read some of the comments and some of the replies from all the people that do buy us that coffee, or 2 or 3. We'd like to thank some of the superstars that do. John Ricey, thank you very much. Dame Anne, thank you very much indeed. Baron John, Baroness Louise, thank you very much indeed. Lady Rachel, and of course the Cheshire Grinning Cat Man, Sir Jason, we thank you very much indeed. You can also choose to find us on there and become a superstar member at only €10 a month. This is McKillis, and of course he's in charge of the Captain's View. How you doing, McKillis? You all right? Good?
Yes.
Busy?
Yes.
So.
End of the season.
Yeah, that's right. Downstairs is doing well.
Downstairs.
Upstairs, yeah.
Close tomorrow.
That's it tomorrow, is it?
Last day.
And when will it reopen? April?
March.
End of March. End of March. Okay.
March, end of March.
So if you want a meal in the Captain's View, it's done.
From next
But
week,
the Captain's Bistro. Captain's Bistro. And that's where you'll find this smiling man just over there. Both the same restaurant, and of course both of them share a spectacality of a view indeed, which of course is that view. Feast your eyes and digest its beauty and its spectacality. Wow. Doesn't get much better than that, that's for sure.
The sunset today is to die for. There is no doubt about that. A little clouds which was early in the day became a little bit rosy, pinky, fiery color, I would say, and it gives to it that very unforgettable time. I've seen an unforgettable picture in the eyes. I've seen many people making a picture of that very sky today. It's amazing. People come and join the club.
It is indeed. There's something special about Paphos in October, November and even into December. The sun sets that a little bit lower, and of course it makes that sea that little bit bluer. And of course the temperature is acceptable all the way through December, by the way. In the daytime it's going to be 22, 24 degrees. So if you're from a colder climate, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe. Yes, it is. Accosted live on camera. How you doing?
I'm going.
How you
I
doing?
hope I see you tonight.
And you've got fabulous blue eyes. And you're Welsh.
I am.
My
You
goodness.
said you're from, is it Ruthin or Chester?
I'm from Ruthin, yeah. Where are you
Well,
from?
I'm from Minera, Wrexham.
Minera, Wrexham. I used to live in Minera, Wrexham.
Did you? Where?
Yeah. Do you remember a guy called Swartz, the optician?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the house next door to that is called Gwilver, and that's where I lived as a young boy.
Wow.
There we are.
It's Helen.
Helen.
I watch him on YouTube all the
Thank
time.
you
The
very
week we're
much.
going on tomorrow, I was going, I've got to see him tonight. I've got to see him tonight. And blow me, there you are.
We're here.
Oh.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Paul.
What's your
How are
name?
you? Phil.
Phil. And you're from Minera as well?
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah,
live in
You
Minera.
are amazing.
It's a crazy world, isn't it?
Hello, you.
Why don't you come in about half an hour to the Pelican restaurant and have a sit with us and have a chat?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. There's a Pelican
In the harbour. It's the one in the middle. We'll be sitting right in the front row.
Oh, I'm so chuffed to see you.
If you can.
She's so pleased. That
Thank you
she's
very much.
much
Thank you,
seen.
thank you.
She's been
I've
watching
seen
your
you, I'm like,
YouTube
whoa,
thing.
Right.
Well done,
For
India.
Months.
months.
with you.
Yes,
For
of course you
months
can.
she's been watching your YouTube channel.
Let's
She-
get
we
you
know,
as a
we know all
screenshot.
we know all about the leader now because of
We'll
YouTube.
have you as a screenshot. There we are. Look at this. There we are. Superstars all the way from downtown Minera in North Wales. And would you believe it? I think we may have been neighbours a few years back. Come and see us a bit later. I'll get you a drink.
Oh, lovely meeting you.
Lovely seeing you.
Stop.
And we got Ryan Reynolds now as well. We got
Right.
Ryan Reynolds
Wrexham's
at Wrexham,
famous,
haven't
isn't it?
we?
It's
Yeah,
very,
we-
very
yeah, we
famous.
just-
If you see him, tell him to subscribe
Yeah,
to
we
our
met him.
channel.
Ellie met him.
Have you? He's a superstar.
And she met King Charles as well at the same
And
time.
King Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can you take one of me,
There we
mate?
are. Absolute stars. We're going to wait for pictures. There we are.
You're like, who's those lunatics?
And we got two blonde beauties on the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade. I don't think that it can get much better than that. Thank you very, very much. Look at that. Absolutely fabulous. Come and see us in the Pelican. Come in half an hour. Come and see us. Come and see us. Superstars all the way from downtown Minera. Wow, what a small, small world. I met a chap last year all the way from St. Asa, and that was about 15 miles away from where I'm from. We've now just met a lady literally from round the corner. Let's wait for Graceva LaBouffe. She's giving them a wave off. Superstars. And they're sitting in the English Rose restaurant on the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade.
By the way, I don't know if they are together, but the man in the yellow shirt was waving us as well. And I would like to tell you, that girl was, she said that I'm excited, but I'm no less excited, to be honest with you. And the honesty of yours, everything that she showed, however she was coming, running to us, she made my evening. There is no doubt about it. And Mr. Paul's evening, with thanking you so much that such a lovely people exist in, loving you to bits and kissing you from the bottom of our two.
We truly are. It melts our hearts and it melts our souls. And we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts for all the love that you give to the little channel known as Marika and me. We're going to finish with the spectacality of a view indeed out across the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour as the sun finally departs the island of love. Thanks for watching, and of course we will see you again somewhere in downtown Kato Paphos very, very soon indeed.